How's it going, everyone? Today's topic is K1 Logistics Master Law Sector, dealing with champions of Barrier and Overload with the threat of Void. Find this Law Sector, you're gonna make your way to the moon, all the way up in the top, set your waypoint, make your way all the way over. Once you get to this location, if you never ran it before, you can go up here to this doorway, run it on normal down that path. Once you complete it on normal, you can then run on Legend or Master. Legend has less champions, Master has more champions. The power level will make it easier for you, but you can still do it without the power level. So for our build today, we'll be Gathering Storm, Gambler's Dodge with our Combination Blow, with our Lethal Current, and Flow State. All these are combo to keep us amplified and allow us to heal and jolt with our abilities, so you won't need anything to take care of overloads. You'll just use Lethal Current, combining with Gambler's Dodge and your melee. Your Skip Grenade will pair up with Shinobu's Vow, our Gloves exotic here. So what this will do is when we throw these out, they'll jolt targets for us. Jolting will give us amplified. When with those jolts, you'll also give Ionic Traces with Spark of Ions. And then you get Orbs of Power to drop while amplified. And then you have 25% damage resist with the Spark of Resistance. So 100 Resilience, keep us alive. 100 Discipline, throw more grenades. And then throw the rest in Intellect wherever you can. But I would say make sure you always have these two at 100 after you, and then as your main priority. And then when you work on getting stats and better pieces, as that's always hard to get one for exotics, then just throw the rest into Intellect. Wish Ender for anti-barrier. This slot can be whatever you like. If you want to run whatever weapon you can, whatever weapon you want, you can here. If you want to run a scout rifle or a trace rifle, you can. Again, it helps you out. But your melee and your grenade should be able to take care of most of the overloads. And then this will take your Wish Ender will take care of your anti-barrier. So these two slots can be whatever you like. Pick your preference as you want to. Our full focus here is going to be Arc Siphon for our arc weapons that are killing all the mobs, like our glaive, which will be doing that, and our rocket. Everything else is grenade focused. I would recommend that you have, if you were having issues with the servitors, then use 2 void resist. If you're having issues with the unstoppables, then or the overloads, use solar resistance. The boss is does shoot void shots at you. It will be, you will be able to deal with it. I'm gonna recommend running 1 void and 2 solars as the build for this. Everything else here is keep us alive, full arc setup. Let's go and run this. Should be a quick run. Shouldn't be that bad for us. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want to see different builds. And I hope these guides help you out. Alright, here we go. So you have the option. You can take this guy out right away from the far distance. Just be very careful. Oh, these guys shooting you. So you gotta be very careful with hitting them with a rocket and such. If you can, this guy will teleport away at a certain point, so be very careful. Just hit him with your rockets as you need to. He should die from this. Perfect. Now we don't have to deal with any of those mobs. We can then take care of this, which is going to have an overload champion right here in front. You use your grenades to jolt. You can use your rockets. You can use whatever you like to deal with this. I'd recommend probably just a glaive that can just do melees, or you can use your own melees, right? You can dodge punch. That'll take care of it also. So come over here to the right, kill everything with our grenades as we want to. Again, if we need to, dodge, and then punch anything you need to. It'll fall right over. We won't have any issues at all. Get our free ammo as we need to. Find the overload up top. Use our grenades, ban this guy. We can rocket if you like. Wish Ender, whatever your preference. Should just fall over real quick. Arc Hunter is probably the most busted of all the classes at the moment for this season. When Arc gets a little bit of a change, that may adjust, but currently it is absolutely broken. So we're just gonna throw these grenades out to stun anything over there. Blow anything up we don't want to deal with. We're gonna then make sure we do consistent damage to the barrier champion here. Make it a unicorn, just to make it easy to deal with, because we don't want to have to deal with all the extra stuff going on. So go ahead, jump downstairs as we need to. Put ourselves in a good spot. We don't have to deal with any of this stuff. So just grenade all day, rocket if you want to, glaive if you want to, finisher. Good. We just find the last overload. And then we can just hit him real quick. Glaive all day long. If you want to, you could dodge punch for overload, extra damage. Your whole build allows you to do whatever you like. So we're just gonna move on to the next section, collect our free glimmer. So if you have your grenades available, just save them for the overload champion here. We're just gonna throw this out, get the stun on the overload champion, and then we can just melee as we need to. Don't forget, even though it's not an unstoppable, if you hit it with your glaive, it'll stutter step a little bit. It won't prevent the healing, but it'll keep it from hitting you. Okay, now we're gonna have an overload, or not overload, a barrier champion on the far side. We're gonna keep throwing grenades as much as we can to deal with that. Dodge punch. Oh, I missed the punch. There we go, focus the shield down. I wouldn't focus anything else besides the barrier champion. As we kill everything here, you'll have the stuff in the middle spawn, so just make sure when you're ready for it, you can get it. The amplified makes us fire fast. Get a drag here. Again, your exotic primary weapon will just absolutely shred all these things, so I wouldn't have to worry about any of this stuff. When the boss gets to the far side, I'm going to use my super. Say just whenever you get a chance, take out the shanks. They do arc damage, so if you're having issues with them, you can switch your arc resist, but most of the time you can just dodge their shots as they are not hit scan. They will take a little bit to land. There you are. Kill a certain amount of mobs, then the shield will come down. Ready? Boom. If I can hit this, perfect. That should teleport with them. So when it goes to the next area, it should be killing everything over there. Perfect. Ouch. So now we're gonna find the overload champion, as that's gonna be the biggest issue for us. So what we can do is we can dodge and then punch one of these guys as we need to, grenade it if we need to. Don't want to be in the range of the boss, but I still want to make sure I'm jolting the overload champion. So just big damage to the overload. He's jolted, he can't do anything. He's still getting pulsed the whole time. There we are, perfect. Now we just gotta find the boss, which he should move over to the other side a little bit. Once we get into that last percentage, he'll go to the far side. I'm just gonna grenade all these mobs. Okay. Always have our glaive for survivability. It's one of my favorite weapons to recommend. Now we're just gonna rocket whatever we need to. You can rocket boss. You can rocket mobs. I think I missed actually. Just shooting this off like crazy. Hit boss that time. Keep missing because he keeps moving. He's like orbiting. Grenades again. Let's just throw our ult for fun. I don't know if it comes back down or not. There we are. There you go, 5 minute 51 seconds run. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below if you want to see different builds. As always, I appreciate all your support. I hope you have a fantastic day.